buddy. So, we made it to the Piggly Wiggly. It took about 45 minutes to get me out of the trailer. Willie and I had a good father and son moment. He told me why he was crying. He told me that when he was dropping his triple deuce behind the dumpster, that he was a little help from his spoon and his twig. I never got into the details with him about what kind of help, but he said it was a painful experience, and that while he was going to the bathroom, he was being watched by two of the employees who were smoking before they opened the store. And I asked him, I was like, well, what kind of people did they look like? Were they girls? Were they boys? Were they Martians from Pluto? Whatever, right? And he told me, he looked me in the eyes, he's like, they are the two of the most beautiful girls I've ever seen. And then he went on to tell me that he goes to school with them. But they're in like the 11th grade. And I looked at him and I said, did they see what you were doing? And he said, yes. And that's when I just pointed and laughed at him. And Willie just began to cry uncontrollably. And that's what I noticed. Willie had a huge rip from his pants, all the way from the middle of the seam to the front and the back. So it's like he's wearing two separate pant legs. I found a plastic bag in the garbage can because we were waiting outside when this all happened. So as we were waiting for the store to open, I gave him a plastic bag. I told Willie, I was like, who cares what people think, Willie? You're going to be a great boy someday. So Willie wore the plastic bag like a diaper. And then he had to walk up and down the aisles. Well, but I'm getting ahead of myself, you see, because when they opened the store, I waddled in there like I owned the place, and Willie had to walk through the aisles, with the list to get the food, because if I was in charge of it, we wouldn't still be there. So what happened was that those two girls they went to school with, apparently Willie has a crush on the one. He said, she looks like the girl who played Mama on Mama's Family, and I'm going to marry her someday. And I was like, Dom DeLuise? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to marry me Dom DeLuise. And so he tried to hide behind me, but I told him, I was like, you got to push the cart, Willie. They don't have any scooters over here. You got to push the cart. So Willie was pushing the cart in his bright white plastic grocery bag diaper, and everybody was laughing, even the two girls who Willie thought were really cute. I could see the one looking like Mama from Mama's Family, but the other one was a real dog. She kind of looked like one of the Paris runway models, but with really big fun bags and teddies and stuff. That's not my style. I like a girl with a little more meat on the bone. So, by that I mean someone like Roseanne. So, anyways, they all started laughing at him, and I go up there and was like, "Hey, you guys act like you don't shit in bags yourselves. How dare you think you're better than my pooey boy, Willie? Willie is the apple of my eye, and every day I look at him, I see me, a young, successful, single father trying to make it in this crazy world. And you would not believe the audacity, the bitch that looked like a Paris runway model. She said to me, aren't you the guy that got arrested and beat up in the Walmart for taking a massive dump in the toilet and breaking the toilet and then crying about it and stuff?" And I was like, how dare you? So I saw a bunch of back to school rulers, so I grabbed a whole whack of them and I hit her upside her head, and then she hit her head on the counter and blacked out. There was some blood. I didn't stay to check, but that's what happens when you take the side of Walmart, the place that was against people of extreme girth. But anyways, we took the bags, we put them in the trailer. Willie got back on his bike and started crying, and here I am now. It's going to be another 2-day adventure. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.